The Metal Detector and Buried Treasure stashes have finally released with this week's GTA Online dripfeed update, and I'll quickly be going over everything you need to know in order to participate. The first thing you have to do is get your hands on the Metal Detector itself, which unfortunately involves having to hunt down a random event that can spawn at one of 10 possible locations scattered around Los Santos. This map was kindly provided by GTA series videos and shows off all 10 potential spawn points that you will need to check out before finding the event and eventually making your way to Cayo Perico. Hopefully you won't have to visit all of them though. I found it on I think my 3rd or 4th location, so it didn't end up taking me too long. I would definitely advise checking each spot on the map by foot, or at least not in a helicopter like I tried to do. I was able to get it to spawn that way, but only when I got down quite low and after being in the area for some time. I was actually about to leave when it finally triggered, so just make sure that you explore each location thoroughly before moving on to the next one. Either way, once you see this little blue dot on your minimap, you'll know that you're in the right place. Head over to the rather macabre looking site in front of you and inspect the scene. The first thing you want to look out for is the Metal Detector, which should be located just off to the side of the skeleton. Once you see it, be sure to grab it, as it's going to be a very important tool for the next step of the treasure hunt. After you've picked up the Metal Detector, you'll need to go back over to the body again, where you'll be given the option to inspect things a little more closely than you could before. As you can see, it's a map of Cayo Perico Island, and that's going to be the location we go to next. To do that, for anyone who doesn't know already, you'll need to go to your submarine and go to the planning board, and then either gather intel or scope out, just anything really that allows you to free roam on the island. As soon as you arrive and get dropped off at the runway, you can see when you pull up the map that we've now got a couple of new buried stash entries, which is of course where we'll want to go to. Over at the first spot, and it's worth noting that you very likely won't get the same spawn points as me, but fortunately once you're on Cayo Perico Island they seem to be permanently marked on the map, so either way you shouldn't have too much trouble finding them. Once you're inside the circle, just hit the prompted button to pull out your Metal Detector, which is in this case L2 on the PlayStation. And from there you really just need to listen out for the beeps emitted from the device as you walk around within the marked area. If the beeps get slower, it means you're going away from the treasure. If the beeps get faster and more consistent, it means you're getting closer. It's honestly very simple and shouldn't give you too much trouble at all. The only consideration is to maybe just keep an eye on the road, as there's a lot of patrol cars that go past and it's easy to get distracted when you're on the hunt. When you finally catch up to it, you'll see a little icon pop up on your minimap and you'll be given a prompt to search the area, where at that point you'll trigger a little cutscene and receive the reward from the treasure box. The rewards are pretty average, to be honest. Given the time involved, I thought they'd pay out a bit more. Mainly just because if these kinds of activities don't pay off, people are just going to forget about them within a week. It looks like we can do a total of 2 per real life day, and at 15k a piece, I'm not really sure if that's going to resonate with players as a concept. But yeah, that'll be it for today's video everyone. If you found it useful, please help it to be seen by more people by tapping the thumbs up button down below. And if this is your first time checking out the content, do think about subscribing as well. I'm a Rockstar Games exclusive channel and I cover all things GTA Online. Until we meet again, you bunch of legends, I am Red Nitrate and I'll catch you on the next one.